What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here. Lottery hype. The Ottawa Senators have won the lottery. We came in last and we actually got the first overall pick. It's insane. Look at us. Oh my god. Islanders had the third and fourth picks. We also got the 13th from San Jose. So that's actually going to be a pretty good pick because there is actually an elite listed to go about 15th overall, I believe. So we could pick him up there as well. Really good. This is kind of best case scenario. Seriously, we're going to get Lafreniere. We are going to get Lafreniere. I've never had Lafreniere, and we've been gift wrapped it. First overall, baby. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped right now. Let's go to the draft class and let's just take a nice quick look at him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that production. Offensive creativity, playmaking ability, and puck protection. He's 6'2", 203 pounds. What? Some concerns if he can handle professional environment. I think he'll be fine, but does care about winning. Similar to Joe Thornton. Oh, yeah. Gonna be solid. Gonna be very, very solid. All right, so we have a lot of these guys scouted out, but we only have one pick in that area, so that's all we're gonna be able to grab. However, hello. Nikita Kozlov, medium elite, listed to go 15th. We have the 13th pick. This is fantastic. Goal scoring, pro release, offensive instincts. So shooter, another shooter, which we kind of desperately need. This is looking really, really good. No weaknesses, and looks like he would mesh well in any locker room, similar to Theo Fleury. We are in great shape. Absolutely great shape. So that's awesome. Obviously pin him. We don't need to pin Lafreniere. We know we're going to grab him. All right, and let's see what else we're going to want to pin here. So our scouts did work in all this top area. Thank you for finding him. That was very good scouting. All right, what else here? We did get one low elite figured out, but no other like maybes. Like I might pin this guy since he's listed as a gem, but we actually don't have much to pin. It's a bit unfortunate in that regard, but we could pin him since he's listed to go, 37th. We can grab him probably. But other than that, it's really not a whole lot. There's some, low top sixes, but those aren't exactly what we're after. Lefty. There's one right-handed defenseman in here with top 4. This guy's a low top 4. Might be worth picking up if there's nothing else around there. But we'll pin this Baron guy as well, because he's another right-handed defenseman. We need some right-handed defensemen in our system. So we'll pin them, but unfortunately, in the later type rounds, we didn't get a whole lot uncovered, which kind of sucks, but what can you do, I guess? I want to see about goalies, see if we have any close to being... Okay, we have a guaranteed starter. We'll pin him because we want a guy like that, but no one even, listed as close to elite. A few unknowns, but that's kind of it. There's not a whole lot here. So goalie, a bit harder to come by. But we can at least get this guy, Cade Staples. So that's good. That's still a good thing. But other than that, not a whole lot to pin here. And that's a little bit unfortunate, but, what can you do? Yeah, let's check out the retired players. Again, probably won't be too much here. Marian Hossa, Franz Nielsen, okay. So Detroit gets out of that contract. Stepniak, Chimera, Franzen. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of stuff here in these first couple of years. I don't even know if there'll be a goalie. There is, but no one really. Yeah, just Budai is really the only one who's played a whole hell of a lot. This Nicholas Backstrom guy must have played way back in the day. He had solid stats though. Yeah. All right. Hossa and Stepniak become scouts. So there we go. I'm not going to update my trade block, I don't think. I already got the settings turned on. So now all that's left is to get into this draft and start making picks. And we could be... I was going to say we could make some moves to get into certain places, but I don't really think we need to. We have the first overall pick, which obviously we know what we're grabbing with that. Lafreniere. Just kidding. We're going to go with Caden Richards. No. All right. Yeah. I don't think we choose anyone else other than Alexis Lafreniere. High elite, left wing playmaker. With Worrell coming up, we'll have Marner, Lafreniere, and Worrell on that first line. I think that'll be absolutely filthy. So we're going to grab him. Alexis Lafreniere. I finally get this guy on my team. Yes, he only starts 77 overall, but it's a high elite. It's still high elite. So very stoked about that. There are probably going to be some higher overall guys who appear, but I think I'm still okay with it. Now that 13th, the guy's listed 15th. I think we should be able to grab him here at 13th. I don't think we should have to move up anymore. I might just to be safe, though. I don't want to lose that guy. He's a medium elite. 77 overall, defenseman. Maybe not. Maybe there isn't anyone higher. Wow, there isn't. Well, that's a high top 6. They have 2 picks, though, and then they got an elite. Yeah, those are two pretty good, damn good picks for the Islanders. Both centers, though. All right, let's see what Vancouver picks up. They got a 75 elite. Wow, that guy could have gone 3rd overall, honestly. So Vancouver with a bit of a steal right there. Vancouver just constantly like 5 or more in the draft lottery. So Edmonton, yeah, they didn't win the lottery. They still get an elite power. Yeah, they get Quentin Byfield, so he's going to be very solid. Okay, Philly gets Perfetti, 76 overall. Wow, the after the top 5 is actually getting some better luck here. Raymond to Minnesota. That turned out to be really good. And then a top 6 at 72 overall. 70 overall, top 6. So looking like the top 6s are going really well. Now the question is, now Islanders aren't going to want to give it their pick. These guys might, but do I really want to move up that much just to be... it's very risky. It's a lot to give up. Like, let's see. Like, they're not going to want the pick. They want to give that up, but they're not going to want my 13. And I'm really not going to be able to make... Yeah, they're not going to want the 13. And I'd have to throw pretty sizable. I'm going to have to kind of risk it, I think. I don't want to give up too much value here. So be nice to us. Thank you. Woo! Little close. I was a little worried. I was a little worried that he'd get picked out of order because it can happen. Usually not by more than 2 selections. So I was hoping that we were pretty damn safe in there. And we are indeed. So I'm really excited to see what this guy's overall is going to be like. Yeah, Nikita Kozlov. I mean, A minus, B minus, B minus, C minus, C, and then maybe C minus. So he's not going to be outstanding. Probably in the 60s, maybe low 60s. Mids, I don't know. It's kind of tough to. His stats are a bit spread out, so I'd say in the 60s though, mid 60s. But this is great. Goal scoring, pro release, offensive instincts. He's a freaking goal scorer. Would likely mesh well in our locker room. So really, this is what we want. This is definitely what we want here. So we need more shooters. Let's grab Nikita Kozlov. Yeah, mid 60s, 64 overall. Looking like maybe a 2-way forward, but still really, really solid. Very solid pickup right there. I like it. Yeah. We got two elites. One high elite, one medium elite with our 2 first-round picks. I'd say this draft is off to a very good start. Now our next pick, obviously not in this round. We do have the first and the second round, so we can grab the guy we're after. It does ramp out after that. So that pick right there is the 45, which we actually do not have. Someone in range there, I don't think, because we had 2 guys in the 30s that we were looking at, I believe. We had, a guy in the 35, so either between a power forward, right wing, top 6, or a right-handed defenseman. There's another right-handed defenseman. We could get this guy with the other pick, so it's between a forward and a defenseman, essentially. Nope, not good passing ability. I'm not really insanely stoked about how he's built, honestly. This guy has no weaknesses and great offensive instincts. Good size and strength, good putt protection. Similar to Lucic. He did face really strong competition, but he played in most of those games. 45 games played, only 3 assists, but it was a +10, so likely 4th liner where he was at. Yeah, definitely with that ice time, 3rd, 4th line. Yeah. We can always get this guy. I know he's only low top 4. And he is an offensive defenseman, but he does have really good offensive stuff. This guy is a safer bet on the defensive end of things, but we won't get Kozhanov. And he at least has good offensive instincts. It looks like his shooting category is really good too, so he probably also has a decent shot. I don't know if he shoots a whole lot, but it's a tough call. I do want more right-handed defensemen, but I also want an elite right-handed defenseman, which we just plain and simple don't have. We will be getting another offensive defenseman here. It's another lefty, though. So with our 45, we can either grab this guy. Yeah, we're going to have to choose between one of these guys regardless. Do I want to draft 3 different defensemen? Probably not. I think I'll take Kozhanov here and then draft Silverthorne and Tyrell. One righty, one lefty, and skip on Barron. It's kind of weird because we're going for a low top 4 instead, but I have to sacrifice Kozhanov. We do have a lot of top 6 forwards though, so I could honestly stock up on a few defensemen here. But wait, did one of our pins just go? Maybe he was. Yeah, I didn't check his. No, it just switched around my thing. This guy's less needed, but still, we'd have to choose. I think I'm going to go for the top 6 forward. I feel like they're just more useful. Weak passing ability. I mean, mobility, foot speed, and hard wrist shot. Those aren't incredible strengths to have, really. I don't think they're that good of strengths, and this guy's real. You want to avoid the real guys as much as possible. They're usually built weird. So let's go for Kozhanov, then we'll get Silverthorne and also Tyrell. Unless we find something, maybe a blind pick better than Silverthorne in that area. But yeah, let's grab Kozhanov here. Oh. I'm just trying to pick him. All right, that's who we're going to grab. All right, so we'll sim up to our pick. And we'll look back in the first round and see if anything crazy went after that 15 mark. Top 6s all around. High top 9. Top 4 defensemen, 69. Top 6, mostly a lot of these top 4 dudes. Top 6 is top 4. Ooh, a low elite defenseman. Don't tell me he's a righty. If he's a righty, I'm going to... Fuck you! No! I want Charn... No! I couldn't have grabbed them. I didn't have anything near there, but... right-handed elite. I needed that. Rip! So close yet so far. Right-handed defensemen are so hard to find early on. So, all right, we're going to grab Kozhanov here. Couple Ruskies we're grabbing. Do it. 63 overall. That's pretty sick starting overall for being, what is he, 18? Yeah. Pretty good starting overall. Mid-low 60s. And then our next pick is the 45, so we're not going to be able to get that defenseman, dude. I'm not even going to like sim up to see where he gets picked. I'll just scroll back and find him. Any more elites here? Any? There's Barron, 60 overall. He's not incredible either. Wow, there's some pretty good overall top 6s. Are they? Yeah, 17 and 18. Yeah. It's all right. We actually could have got maybe slightly better if I just had the book on him, but I didn't. Bust. Alrighty. Okay, so looking like a lot of top 9s towards this area here. There's this guy listed as a gem. It's another lefty, though. Huh. What if he's a low elite, though? Because he is low. We haven't seen a low elite, but he is listed as a gem. Defensive defenseman. Might be injury prone. It's not good. I can't really tell. We don't have a lot of information on him. We did have someone scouting him, but they didn't get too much on him. Actually, it looks like he can only be as high as top 4 anyway, because he starts at AHL top 2. You got 7, then you got 6, then you got 4, and that's 3 ticks. And he's got 1 tick already, so... Unless we just didn't scout him enough, but I think still Silverthorne's the better one here. If this guy turned out to be low elite, that'll be a miss, but... There's also this guy. He could be as low as a medium top 6, but he is a right-handed guy. Ooh, offensive instincts, defensive zone play, and great passing ability. Can lack the drive to win. That sucks. Everything else about this guy is incredible. All right, let's go with the safe-ish bet here. This isn't great, especially with our 45th overall, but there's not a whole lot that's in here that's much better. I mean, look, there's all top 6 Ds. Yeah, I really think that guy's going to be top. Let's at least get the guy with a chance to break out into something. He's not going to start incredible overall, but he is still 18, so 60s overall guy. Oh, 60 on the dot. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, he could grow like crazy good. It's low, so I mean, what if he's way better? It's not the greatest, but there wasn't a whole hell of a lot here. So we do have one more second. Way back. Oh, no, we don't. We traded it, didn't we? All right, so we made 4 picks, right? So, yeah, we made 4 picks. Let's actually see how many more picks we have, because we might be able to gain one. We have 4 picks. Wait, hold on. I miscounted. No, we have the max. Still a bunch of those 6s. Which I might package a couple to move up. If we need to, which we might. So 63 overall now. There's a low top 6. There's a right-handed defenseman. Very slim chance to be elite, but he has leadership ability. What else went in this second? Anything around him that could tell the tale that he may be an elite? Not really. Not really looking good. Mostly like top 6s and stuff. There's another guy low, but could turn out to be low top 4. It's another lefty, so I kind of want to avoid that. Yeah, it's very unlikely we're going to find a random elite here. But it's more of a blind pick. And if we get lucky, we get lucky. I'm going to check my pins, though. Yeah, we don't have anything coming for a while. All right, let's take a gamble here. Let's take a gamble on Kai Yoensu. Looking like he might be real, though. Oh, no. He's in the Liga. For some reason, I thought that was like a CHL logo. Looked all cartoony and shit. And it didn't have a bunch of advertisements on it. All right. Let's grab him. Ah, no. Couldn't get lucky. That was a really big gamble. I mean, there's a very low chance he would have been a medium elite, but... So maybe that low top 6 forward would have been slightly better, but trying to actually go for Hail Marys here. That was a weird screen. There's really not a whole hell of a lot. Even the lows now are becoming low top 9s. There's just no steals in here whatsoever. Not the strongest of drafts. Yeah, the only good ones were the low top 6s. Which, hindsight, I should have got, but here I am going for the maximum amount of elites possible. There's another one who's a righty, but I'm going to avoid that because of fucking 70s right there. So we got the 92 overall. We can grab this guy with our next pick. And then that guy with the next pick. Oh, but that guy in there will be more difficult to get. Well, we're in the 4 right now. We don't have a... No, we're in the 3, sorry. We do have a 4, but we don't have 5, so we're going to have to move up for one of them. Okay, fringe starter, that's some decent value. There's a top 4 defenseman. That's probably, I should just grab him. Even though he's a lefty, it's a top 4 defenseman in there, and he's 18. Yeah, he's not the greatest, but that's at least some trade value, and I don't see anything else jumping out at me. I'd rather take some safe value right now, so that's what I'm going to do. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab Ilya Svitov, another friggin' Russian-type dude. Grabbing all the guys from the Russian leagues. Let's take him. That's some safe value. He's not going to be great overall or anything. Yeah, 48 overall, in fact. But that's at least some solid trade value to have. I want to make sure we have a 4th before I sim up because I don't want to lose anything. We had the 30th. So yeah, that'll be the... Let's see, 94... Ooh, 124 actually. Yeah, in which case we will need to move that up. Because the guy we have is like 123. Yeah. We need to move that up. Our next pick, I'm just going to double check because I'm terrible at math, but I'm pretty sure I did that one right. Oh, he's right on the 123. I did it wrong. Do we risk it? Do we risk him going all the way to the 123? We still have to move up for the other guy. And there's not going to be a whole lot of quality in here in the late rounds. Okay, so we might have to move that up. Let's just get the numbers that we need here. Yes, I could wait and hope that he stays there, but that's the risk that I'm not quite willing to take. I'm going to see what numbers we need and see what we could do to get those picks, and then I can see what I can trade. If that made any sense whatsoever. Like, our scout has him ranked at 130, but Central Scouting, it's 123, so I still want to grab him at 120, like before 123, I think, even though our scout has him ranked lower. Teams really go in that Central Scouting rank. So, we should. Yeah, so we need the 123, 140, 173. All right. The 123, 140, and 173. So we can give up our 7, because that's in the 80s. We can hold on to that, and we don't have anything for the 140. But let's say we'll hold on to the 163. We could use this and this to move up a few spots to get the low elite. And then hold on to that. Or hold on to that to be super, super safe. But let's hold on to that and then use 2 of our 6s to move up for the guy at 140. Yeah, I think that's the best bet here. Okay. Let's do that right now. Let's find, we're way back here. Let's go for like Dallas's. That should be enough leeway. The 119, that's 4 picks in front. I have seen him go earlier than that, especially in the later rounds. So you know what, let's go like 5 or 6 picks in front. Let's go for the St. Louis's. They want to give that up to 117. That's plenty of room. So we're going to give the 123 for that and the 187. And they should accept that. Yes, they do. Okay. So we're going to have the 117. Let's get up to that pick now. There we are. We'll grab the elite and then we'll look at for the 140. And that's the next one that we have that we'll want to grab here. Let's grab Tyrell. Listed as a gem too. He's going to be low overall, 48 overall. He is 18 though, so he does have a lot of time. He needs to grow like a weed though early on. It's going to be tougher though because he'll get less playing time with his overall being what it is, but still worth moving up in the 4th round for a low elite for sure. So 140th. That's 146. I went too far. San Jose should be around a good amount. Yeah, 137. Maybe want to go a little bit before that. Just to be safe, let's go for like the 135. So 2 above San Jose, which is Nashville's right here. Let's try for this one. And we could give away a couple of those 6s. We want the 163, I believe, because that's the safest one. The 168 is too close to that like 170 mark. Or it's 173. Actually, we could hold on to that one if we need to. I'd rather keep some earlier picks just because. So let's try for the 2 latest ones. 179 and 168. I think we might need a bit more than that, but we'll try 2 6s there. It went through. Okay, cool. So we're able to hold on to the rest. We are losing picks for this year, yes, but we didn't have a whole lot scouted, and yeah, we could take a bunch of blind picks. But I'd rather get some more quality type stuff here. So here we're at the 135. We're gonna snag the center playmaker guy who's a gem. It's no guarantee this guy turns out to be anything, but he is listed as a gem, so I kind of wanted to see medium. If he's a medium elite, that is incredible. Looks like he's weak on faceoffs and maybe injury prone, but whatever. If he's an elite, he actually turned out to be a low elite. So yeah, that's worth it. There we go. Well worth it right there. It is another lower overall, but still. I think that's still well worth it to move up. Grab him in the 5th round. So we should have our next pick, the 156. Now we could take a blind pick with this one. Fringe starter. Completely unknown. Interesting. Nope. Guaranteed injury prone. There's a low top 6 guy here. He's a grinder though. Yeah, we got this guy we're getting with our next pick. I was just trying to see if there's something in here that I wanted to take a random chance on. Probably this guy with the low potential. Even though he's yet another lefty. He is injury prone though, so I don't like that. Especially for a lowly, they don't have a ton of trade value. Low top 6 maybe. Weak on face-offs, of course he is. So not really a center. But we have so many centers, I would change him to a winger is not really the biggest deal. Some guaranteed fringe starters. I think these are our last 2 picks as well, if I remember correctly. Yep, these are our last 2 picks. So if I can, I'd love to make them count. We did get a lot of good stuff in this draft. We're going to get a starter guaranteed. What's that other low top 6 guy looking like? Where the hell was he? Way over here. It's a left winger. Weak defensive consistency. Don't like that because he's likely going to, if he turns out to be anything, it's going to be a depth guy. We don't want bad defense. All right, you know what? Let me just sort by potentials here, see if there's anything else that stands out. That guy's not going to be anything. Yeah, there's the 2 low leads, low guys that we were looking at. Yeah. So honestly, Packard, even he is 19 though. So if he's low overall, which it doesn't look like he will be actually that low overall, B minus, B, C, C minus, A minus, B minus, it's actually pretty dang good. Yeah, you know, he's only weak on face-offs. I think this is the guy right here. Yeah. Packard's the guy. So let's grab Packard here. Yeah, 67 overall. I know he is 19, but that's still very good. He's almost up to 70 overall. Like, yeah, this guy could actually turn out to be a very good depth player for us in the future, which in the 6th round, if you're able to snag someone like that, almost, you know, a good guaranteed 3rd, 4th liner of the future. Not guaranteed, but possible 3rd or 4th liner of the future. That's solid. So now we're going to grab the starting goaltender, and we'll call it a draft. So Cade Staples. Good leadership and maturity. He's not going to be very good or anything, but he's 18. He's got plenty of room to grow. There we are, 49 overall starting goaltender. No more 7th round pick. You know, let's sim to the next round though. I can honestly grab a 7th if I want. So we'll see if there's anything there that I want to take a chance on. There's fringe stars. We could at least improve the value of a pick that we pick up. That's the low top 9. This guy could turn out to be a low top 4. Maybe not worth the gamble though. And this guy, no, he's that draft ranking. None of these guys really. This guy's real, so no. The only thing I would do is to grab a fringe starter and increase the value. That's kind of the only thing I'd go after. But I don't know if I even have a throwaway guy here who I could trade for a 7th. Let me check that. If I do, then I'll do it. But if I don't, I don't. I think we gave away that 7th guy, didn't we? The unsigned. There's a top 6. That's not someone I throw away. None of these guys I throw away. I don't think we have a backup. Yeah, you know what? Well, we do have a backup. But he's actually growing well. So I want to hold on to him. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. There'll be plenty of fringe starters. Yes, I could min-max and increase that value slightly, but it's not insanely worth it right now at this juncture. So that's the draft. We still had an incredibly successful draft. We traded away, 3 of our picks, but we got Lafreniere, Kozlov, high elite and a medium elite, and then Kozhanov, who was a top 6, Silverthorne, low top 4, Yuensu, what did he turn out to be? Can't remember, but Svitov, we had some low elites. I think we got another low elite. It was either Letivori, I think, turned out to be a low elite with Tyrell. I think so. Yeah, so we got some really good stuff here in this draft. And it's going to help us continue to build, but Lafreniere, Kozlov especially, those were huge pickups right there. Those first 2 rounds were clutch. They were mint. All right. Okay, so we got some guys. Do I want to get either of those back? That's a really good, at least secondary WHL scout. So get him back. NHL Central, or no, this was the NHL Pacific B-. There's usually a lot of Pacific scouts, so I could or NHL scouts, so I could probably let him go and find someone better. If anything, I can get him back. So I'll release him. I'm just gonna make sure I'm releasing the right. Oh, it's safe fire. So yeah, let's release him for now. I can always grab him back, and this will give me room to look for new scouts. All right, so contract time. Patrick Marleau, not gonna bring him back. Rudolph's, let's snag him. Yeah, he's gonna want a real deal now. He's gonna be NHL ready. So now's the time where the youth is gonna be coming to play here. So we're gonna get him for, it says 2.72, so we can grab him for right there for 3 years. That's a very good contract. That's a show me contract right there. Show me you're willing to, or ready, or able to get into the top. I think he'll be more of a 3rd-line utility scorer with his, unless he gets a nice jump. Pajot doesn't unfortunately want to come back, but I might get him anyway. All right. Where's... No, we got some more than this. Now, DeMello doesn't want to come back, and that is unfortunate. We have a lot of guys. UFA. I'm trying to... Damn. It said Josh Norris, so I want to make sure that he would get signed. Clearly. Is it lying? No, it's not. He was just impossible to find. Okay, so he wants a 2-year. If I bump him up, goes up quite a bit, but it would line him up with Rudy. And we can get him for... We don't need to worry about spending a little bit extra. 1.725 for 3 years. That's a very good deal. Let's grab that. Okay, Patrick Marleau wants to come back. I don't think I'll grab him. Let's see. Of all the UFAs, Clark MacArthur, gone. Pajot, you know what? I kind of like to get him back. I think he could play somewhere. I'll get him for 1 year and then bump him up to like 3 mil. We'll be able to afford him. We had a lot of those major contracts come up. Pyarvi probably can find better guys than Pyarvi, so I'll let him go. Thought, yeah, let him go. He's too old. Marleau, we're going to let him go. Lindbergh is pretty solid. He might even be able to play AHL if I don't have room for him. Yeah, he'd be really good in the AHL. And we have the cap space to get guys just for... Oh, he actually wants a 2-way? I don't think he does, but I'll... Okay. Falk. I mean, for AHL to hold place somewhere, he's solid enough. I want them to kind of do good, and we do need defensemen there. He wants 2 years, though. No. We'll grab him. Elliott, that's another thing. Another kind of AHL guy. Eakin. He's got great face-offs and good defense. So maybe as a depth guy. He wants a two-way deal. We're actually getting ridiculously cool deals. And we are, yeah, you know what? He could even, I'll give him 2 years actually as well. I do want to get DeMello back. If anything, AHL. And we can afford to bury a $2 million contract if it comes to that. Callahan, no. He's done. Oh my God. Going all over the place here. Borowiecki, I'd probably say he's done. I need to check what my defensive situation is like, mostly for the AHL. So Brandstrom's jumping up, so yeah, he'll be ready. He's ready for NHL. Jaros is ready. So there's 3 guys there. DeMello. Wolanin might actually be ready. He doesn't say he's ready yet. We're going to need to sign a couple guys. So let's say Wolanin is in the AHL. So AHL. No, not Lehua. Oh, he dropped. Okay, hold on. AHL. Let's grab this guy for the AHL. Grab this guy because he's got a bit of potential, even though it's not really going anywhere. Yeah, I'd say we need one more guy for AHL. He's not that great. Neither is Borowiecki, to be honest. But he's a more defensive guy. I could sign this guy. Where was he? Is America. He actually might be ready for AHL. And we're going to have roster spots available. So, you know what? Let me sign him. If he's not available for AHL, then fine. But I could play him AHL, and then we could just release Borowiecki. Or keep him as a depth guy again. Let's do that. Everyone else will be off. Okay, so Condon gone. We'll sign Nilsson, and we'll look for someone who might be able to get some stat growth in free agency. I want to make sure this guy comes back. I don't want to be messing around with that. We're going to need to sign at least one more goalie. I also look for a possible potential guy in free agency. Let me advance a day here, get some of this stuff cleaned up, because we've been doing a lot of it, bouncing all over the place as well. So, all right, we got the scout back. Lindbergh rejected. Norris accepted. Nilsson accepted. DeMello actually rejected. Got Pajot, got Harper. Borowiecki rejected. He's not happy with the team. Balser's actually rejected. Interesting. Eakin, Jesus. A lot of guys rejected. Okay. Got to give Rudy closer to what he wants then, which is not a big deal. We have 26 mil to blow. All right. We'll give you 3x3, dude. Still got a lot to prove, though. All right. Lindbergh. I do want Lindbergh back. Yeah, you know what? Let's... I don't think it's actually like a two-way deal that he's after. Klimchuk, he could really lock it down. And he's not, yeah, he's really AHL only. So I'll grab him just for the AHL. I could do 2 years though, because he's young. He's not bad. And it's two-way. Yeah, DeMello doesn't want to come back, but I do really want to grab him back. Come on. We got the cash for you. Oh, yeah. Need to sign Lafreniere. I do want Eakin. Like I said, even if it's only for the AHL. Sturts. Maybe just to take up some space, because there's not going to be any incredible prospects in free agency. Yeah. He'll just take up some AHL space and contract space. And I do still want Borowiecki for possible depth. Give him that. We're going to have plenty of cash, don't worry. We're still going to have close to like 20 mil to work with, even after all this stuff. So I'm not too concerned about that. I think we're good. Let's advance a day here. Hopefully everyone signs for what I offered. Lindbergh, DeMello, Borwiecki, Balcers, Aiken, Klimchuk. Yep, looks like everyone. So that should be everyone that we need. How many contracts do we have? We have 35 people under contract, so we definitely need to sign some guys here in free agency, which we will. For our forward core, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But we have Norris, Lafreniere, that's 12 right there. We have our depth, really. So we actually don't really need forwards, but we might pick up one of them who's like mid, like mid good, you know what I mean? Like middling. We're still kind of, yeah, Dzingel, that, don't worry about that overall. It'll bounce back up. It'll reset. That's just morale. All right, Shabbat, though, we're definitely going to need some kind of defenseman. We need to start improving this defense, so maybe even go for, like, 2 mid-80 guys, because we want Brandstrom to have someone to, like, help baby him. We want Shabbat to not suffer much longer. Yeah, we just, this is our NHL right here. Like, we have 4. We need at least 2, and then we use Borwiecki as depth. So I'd say try to go for, like, 2 mid-80 guys who make sense to go to a team like this. And, of course, we need a goaltender. So we're going to have a lot to do here in free agency. So, yeah. Let's see what's available there in the free agency. And I got to turn off the settings so we can't see all the overalls and potentials because that's cheating. Let me do that real quick before we take a peek. Come on. Off and off. Let's do it. All right, let's see here. What is available? Shen, Barry. He's right in his prime, though. Does he come here? Probably not. These guys make a bit more sense. Schultz and Tanev. These guys make a whole hell of a lot of sense for us to pick up. CC's back. I think we go directly for Schultz and Tanev. He wants a lot of years. I don't want to give him 6 years. I would give these both guys like 3-year deals. Matching 3-year deals. Could honestly spend $6 million on each. And within that 3-year period, we won't have any major guys coming off entry levels. So it really isn't still that big of a deal to give matching 3-year deals. So I'm just going to see what the price would be if I wanted to offer him 3. Oh, wow, it even goes down. So I'd do $6 million to be extremely safe. Or try both of them for 5.5. Who's interested in Schultz? Vancouver. They're in a bit better of a position than we are, but they're still a rebuilding team. So if we did offer them both matching 5x5 deals, that could work. And Justin Schultz a righty and Tanev's a righty, which we do need more righties. So this is actually perfect. I would probably offer him, if I did, maybe if I did want to do 6, I would probably only do 2 years if I'm doing $6 million, just to be a little more safe, because we never know what's available next year. And I would like to secure both of them, though. I think that'd be really solid. I'd still give us $8 million to work with. We go directly for a goalie as well. Huh! Vasilevsky's tendered. Jesus, the AI is just so bad. So, Kincaid is kind of maybe Halak. No, he's 35. Markstrom. I have seen Markstrom get stat growth. He's 83. Markstrom might be a good bet here. I have seen this guy get stat growth multiple times. Never seen Kincaid get any. This is honestly our best bet, is to grab Markstrom here. And we don't have to spend a whole hell of a lot on him. And we'll have a slightly better starting goaltender with potential to have a crazy good year and bust out and get some stat growth. I think Markstrom's our guy, and we don't have to spend a whole ton on him. Forward end of things, we were thinking about getting someone. Dadonov isn't wanting a whole lot for what he's capable of. Buffalo's interested in him. They're a bit better situation than we are. But that's about it. Our third line would start looking a lot better. But do we want to grab someone like Dadonov? He's still, he probably kind of wants to win. He's still capable of putting up, he had a 53, he almost had a 30-goal season. He's probably not going to want to come to a rebuilder. Someone like Brock Nelson makes a bit more sense. Yes, he's in his prime. But does he want to be a third liner on a competitive team? No one's interested in him yet. I don't know. We'll see. There's some possibility here and there. But definitely want to grab those 2 defensemen. And maybe a forward, but definitely 2 defensemen. Definitely a goaltender. And maybe a forward. I'm just trying to think if any of those guys are worth it. I don't know. They're not, in my eyes, not really. Dadonov would be kind of the only one to be worth it. And even then, it's kind of tough to make an argument for this guy to come to the team. I'd have to spend a lot on him. I'm not really willing to do that, especially like he wants term too. If I crank down those years, yeah, he wants quite a bit if I crank those years down. Yes, he's mid-80s, but like a 2-year deal at that, I can't even really swing that with all the other stuff we're trying to sign. I think the defensemen are way more important because we just don't have a defensive core. So I'd say both those right-handed defensemen are way more important than grabbing a Dadonov. We can reassess later, but we got most of the guys coming up from our system are forwards. Only Brandstrom is coming up that as a true prospect. We got, we're gonna have Norris, Worrell, Lafreniere, Brown, Balsers. Like those are some entire youth movement in our forward section. If we really need another guy, we can maybe make a trade for one, but I don't know. You guys can let me know, though, what you think about free agency and my plan thus far. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.